Hi Year 9, I hope you're doing well. So I'm just doing this really short video here just to give you some information about something we're going to be doing on Wednesday. This Wednesday I'm going to start doing what I'm calling Feedback for Success live Teams meetings, okay? And essentially this will be a meeting that is live on Microsoft Teams, all right, where I'm able to give you guys feedback on the work that you have been completing. As I put here, instead of doing a feedback video every week, I'm going to begin running some live feedback sessions with you all on a regular basis. Whether this takes place weekly or fortnightly, we'll wait to see how it goes before that's decided, but I will always keep you updated as to when these meetings are going to take place. But our first meeting will be taking place this Wednesday, the 10th of February at 11:45 a.m. and I would please like you to attend if you can. All right, the question at the bottom there, wondering how to attend, I'm now going to go through how you can access the Teams meeting. If you already know how to work Microsoft Teams, if you're already an expert at it, don't worry too much about watching this, but I wanted to include this video just so you knew how to access Microsoft Teams and so you knew how to get onto the meeting. So, if I come out of that, the first way that you can look at accessing the Microsoft Teams meeting is through Show My Homework. So if you were to look, next Wednesday, a lesson will appear called something along the lines of Feedback for Success. I know your Show My Homework will look slightly different to mine, all right, for your class. And it'll be called Feedback for Success Meeting, and the title of your regular lesson will be there as well. But that's not up and ready yet. But I still wanted to show you how you can access it. And then the description will say something like this. Hello, Year 9, 2 things for today. Number 1, at 11:45 a.m, I will be holding a live Feedback for Success meeting on Microsoft Teams where I will provide feedback on the work completed in the previous week. This can be accessed either through the link below, that's one way of accessing it, or through logging into Teams and checking your calendar. It's a case of whichever one is easier for you, okay? So the first way you can access the meeting is through clicking on the link. So if you scroll down to the bottom of the page, you'll find a link there that will take you to the Microsoft Teams meeting. You might need to log in using your school email address and password. However, that is probably the first way of accessing the meeting. The other way you could access the meeting, if you would rather, is by going to Microsoft Teams itself. So if I quickly just type that in, Microsoft Teams, and go to the page, sign in. Now it should automatically log me in because I've already signed in beforehand, but you might need to sign in just using your school email address and password, okay? That's how you'd get into it. And then it'll bring up a screen that looks a little bit like this. Now mine has automatically loaded onto my calendar, but if your screen doesn't already look like this, you're going to want to go and click on the calendar option on the left-hand side of your screen. Okay, because what this does is it shows you all the meetings that you have between a set number of days. So I've scrolled forward to this week, okay, and you can see that it's Wednesday the 10th of February here, and I can see that I've got a few different meetings. All right, again, your screen will look different because you'll have different meetings with different teachers, but the really useful thing about looking at the calendar on Microsoft Teams is you can see all the meetings that you have been invited to. All right, but you'll have a meeting that starts at around 11:45 called English Feedback for Success. Okay, and in order to access the meeting, once I've set it up at that time on that day, there should be a little join icon that appears there that you should be able to press, and then you should be allowed entry into the meeting, or I think you can also double click on it and it should say join up here. Okay, might be behind my face on the recording here. Okay, so that is how you access that. If you have any questions at all about accessing the Teams meeting or anything like that, please do get in touch and let me know. But it would be wonderful to see as many of you there as possible. Okay, it'd be really good for us to get in touch and to talk through the things that we might want to go through with regards to your learning. So that's it from me. Carry on with your regular learning for today. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on Wednesday. Take care.